Hey everybody, it's thewowcollector here. We're on update number 4. Appreciate everybody joining. This week, haven't done much, been really unproductive in terms of collecting and things like that. As you can tell, I'm an orc. Orc transmogs look really nice, I have to admit. So, as you probably know, race changes, character services, just in general, have in fact, let's actually change this. So let's screen share this. So select character services are on sale now. It's kind of interesting to hear that because transfers are not, boosts are not, tokens obviously aren't, but race change and faction changes are. It's 30% off, so it saves you $9. I decided to race change my hunter. He was a dwarf, and my thought process behind this was what I wanted to do. Sorry, adjusting that slightly. See a little overlap on the sides. Sorry if this is messing up the viewing experience. Alright, so my thought was, alright, awesome. I have Dark Iron Dwarves unlocked. I also have the Cultiran unlocked. So my thought process behind this without reading. Let me drop the in-game volume just a little bit. Go 15. Alright, so my thought process behind that was I have the reps unlocked. So this would have been Cultiran. And this is the 7th Legion. So when you switch to a Horde character, it makes both of these. Sorry, camera's off. There we go. So as I was saying, it makes both of these. Man, what is up with my camera today? Sorry. So, back to what I was saying. I'll just redo this. Alright. So Honorbound was 7th Legion. It's exalted. Worked out great. Zandalari was Cultiran. It's exalted. But what's nice is you have, well, I'll explain in a minute. So I almost got exalted again with them. What you have to do though is, and this is for the Vulperan, it's a really annoying thing where, kind of break this down for everybody. You have to complete the following achievements. Actually, let's just log out. I'll show you. Basically, it's not just a one-to-one transfer. So I unlocked Colton, did the entire questline. Unlocked 7th Legion, did the entire questline. So I got my Dark Iron Dwarves from the 7th Legion. And then I got the Cultirans from the Cultiran rep, which was Proudmoore Admiralty. So flipping over, it lets you keep the rep, which is a grind nonetheless. However, what happens is, so here's Dark Iron Dwarves. There we go. That was 7th Legion rep. Once you get the rep, you go to the quest line. Done. That rep transferred over to the Honorbound, which the same thing. You do a quick quest, which was kind of neat quest. Pretty odd ending to that. You should check it out definitely. And then you unlock the Magar Orcs. Pretty sweet. That's hideous. That armor just really is offsetting. So my thought was, hey, I have the Cultirans. I can easily make a set. Nope, you can't. So you have to do the following things. Now it says reach exalted with Zandalari Empire. I think that's red because they expect you to do the quest first, which is the Zandalar Forever. prior to getting exalted with the rep. And because I faction changed, it's not checking that off, so I think I'm okay there. The Zandalar Forever and Tides of Vengeance, I will show you that in a second here. And then you go do the quest to recruit them. The quest to recruit the Colturian was really long with a bunch of dungeons. I really hope it's not the same for the Zandalari. Because you know I'm making that druid. I might make a paladin too, just because. What the heck. Shaman, their totems are okay. How do they differ from a regular though? Let's see. Wood. Okay, let's see. I guess there is some difference. I tend to make shaman, paladins, and druids every time I can, just because the animal forms change. Obviously, I like those spacers. um, Other classes I really don't care about. Although a monk wouldn't be that bad. That's pretty sweet looking. Let's see. That's pretty neat. Alright, so I decided also, because I'm a horde character, turn off TSM. Sorry about that. That's probably really loud every time, just in everyone's ears. Video card needs to update too. Then I decided, hey, let's work on the Vulpera since I'm over here. So I believe I have secrets in the sands, but I need to earn the Voldunai rep. So let's just write these three things down because I know when I get over back in game, I'm gonna forget everything I was talking about. Vulp is secrets in the sands, the Voldunai, and Zandalar. Sorry if it's too loud. So vengeance. Alright, so let's go back. So every chance I get, I am doing the Voltenai rolled quests. The emissary camp today, finally, thankfully. I guess it's been about 7 days since they've had one. Just kind of this grind of having a quest. I'll show you. So, alright, so what I did is I decided to come over and start on my Zandalar. Alright, so then I realized, wait a minute. You mean I have to do all of this? No, it can't. Yes, it can be. What you have to do is you have to complete these 5 achievements to get the Zandalar Forever. So Throne of Zandalar is all of these story quests in Zandalar, or Zoldazar, excuse me. All of the story quests in Voldenai, which helped because I'm working on my Vulperan anyways. However, I also have to do the Dark Heart of Nesmir, all the story quests, a Bargain of Blood, and the Final Seal. That's the first part. Then what you have to do is, oh yes, we're not done yet. You have to complete the war campaign for the Horde. Again. However, there is kind of a neat thing, which I did find out. 2 sides to every tale. You get a Bloodflank Charger and an Ironclad Frostclaw, excuse me. So you do get 2 more mounts. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of neat. It did work. Didn't do those either. But, I mean, man. So frustrated that I have to do a lot more work for a race. I thought just paying the $21, I'm going to have to pay to get back to my alliance because I'm not leaving him as an orc. He's my main farmer on my alliance side, and I'll be working on the horde pretty soon here, especially with the Vulperan. They're pretty sweet. On a video I did 2 days ago on previewing console port, I was tanking a dungeon, and legit all 4 of the other people, I think, or at least 3, were all Vulperan. So that was kind of neat. I have a lot of work to do, obviously. So that's what it's going to take to unlock the Zandalari Troll. It's not as simple as I thought it would be. Kind of frustrated about that. If I check, February 3rd is when the sale ends. So my hope is to get this done by before February, that I can transfer back and then start grinding out quests to unlock more Horde. I have 2 more accounts. I might reactivate my stepson's account and then make that the Horde account possibly. I know I'm still debating things. But it just gives me more chances to run stuff. So, let's take a look at what I need for Vulperan. I'm going to keep butchering that name too, I'm sorry. So we need Secrets in the Sands, which I did get, thankfully. Got Throne of the Zoldazar, and Welcome to Zandalar. And I do have Lord Master of Zandalar. I think that's so stupid. Oh my gosh, that's frustrating. Okay, so I have Lore Master of the Coltiran, or Coltiris. So I have these 3 achievements. Why is it when I... Oh, that's so frustrating. So when you come on the Horde, it switches it. It says I have Darkheart and Esmir done, but then I don't. That's frustrating. That should have just automatically activated. That's proof right there that should have just happened. Alright, let's see. And the Voldunai. If I get exalted, yeah. Okay. So, it's kind of where I'm at now. That's all I've been doing is just questing out here. Been pretty frustrating to say the least. I guess I should have read more, but I mean, you read a lot on Reddit and people are like, oh, based on what I found, based on what I found on the forums, it's like you just do a quick quest and hey, it works, but it wasn't as fast as I guess I anticipated, and I guess that's kind of on me because my expectations were higher than they should have been, but at the same time, it was frustrating. But yeah, here we are. We're grinding Vulperan Rev, which was funny because when they first announced them, I remember saying to myself, I don't really want one. And the more I saw them, I'm like, man, I really want one. I did spend yesterday flying around with a bunch of people trying to farm an alpaca mount. I don't have flights, so I had to go use my flight whistle and go flight path to flight path. So I missed it by a couple minutes. What you do need though is something I still can't use.
That is, if I don't eat them all at once.
What a shyster. Alright, so to show everybody what you need for the alpaca. Far north in the Tortaka Refuge, you can fly in there, there's a vendor there. Lili's the innkeeper. He sells these seaside leafy greens mix. You feed these to the alpaca and you get your mounts. Trying to pull it up for everybody. They have a couple swifts, don't they? Jeez Louise. I don't even pay attention where I'm going either. Oh, I guess that's weird. Let's see. Someone will help me out. I know it. I must say that this is questing here. I really like this zone actually. It's neat. I enjoyed it a lot here actually. Surprisingly. I think it's also why I really wanted a Vulperan is because I enjoyed questing here. Zandalar is the worst place to quest, especially when you have flight because all the paths are so wonky and there's so many side quests that you don't need to do. That was the other thing. Everything here is pretty logically laid out. It feels more like the Alliance questing zones were pretty straightforward.
You must strike it down before it harms more innocents.
But I mean, I just think Zandalar was poorly designed. I mean, if there would have been one, I think what they should have done is they should have had one long set of stairs going up the middle from north to south. Let me show you. Add there'd been a long path from here all the way up and over, I think that would have made everything a lot easier because you could have, easily traversed everything. The way it feels now, friendly alpaca. Let's see if that's it. The way it feels now, it's really a convoluted mess to get around places. So, well, I guess I should have done that, huh? Alpaca. That's this one. It's not her. It's this one. This is the elusive quick hoof. There we go. Not swift. Man, he had no chance.
The desert is a safer place thanks to your efforts.
You have this snake talking to you. It doesn't make anything feel safer, I gotta admit. Alright, let's whistle back over. Which is funny, so here's the other thing. So when I switched to my Zandalar, I did not remember that I had the flight whistle. So literally, I kept forgetting to use the flight whistle. So I was just running everywhere. Um, I guess. Hold on, let's see. What is the best way to get over there? Here. Okay, it's obviously that one. Alright.
All be welcome here. Stay safe.
So, it's kind of where we're at now. Knock out these. Oh, I guess I have to exit that. I forgot. So, just to show everybody our emissaries, I'm going to go turn this in right now. Get my 2,000 gold. And then I'm working on knocking out this one. I have a lot. Ooh. 400 armor? We're at around 400 in most pieces, honestly. My trinkets suck, but let's see what would drop. What do I have? 21 hours? Leaving pretty soon to watch football games, so. I do have some quests to turn in though, maybe that'll help. I don't know, we'll see. See how motivated I am. I did actually complete the dungeon quest in here. There's a world quest for Temple of Sothralis. And that's kind of the other thing, is I know people have been saying, the Sethraks could, potentially be an allied race. I don't think their story lined up with either faction more or less. Although both sides did help the Magyar orcs, apart from just all orcs being horde, I don't get why it was more. I just, yeah. I didn't see the Magyar orcs really help out the horde in any way, shape, or form. Dark Iron dwarves were there in the 7th Legion quest, so that makes sense. I just don't get how the Magyar orcs fit, and I think the reason being is I think Blizzard meant to have Cold Tyrion and Zandalar be associated with the 7th Legion and Honor Bound respectively. And I think they had some issues. The Magyar orcs just didn't. The scenario was pretty neat, but it just didn't feel like it typically does. But the Mechanomes are. Yeah. I'm not happy with that at all. And they could have done so many other things.
Drawing a great deal of power from it. You need to stop it.
I think it's down here. Flight makes these things so much easier. You go the wrong way. But yeah, I don't know. I think my thoughts were that the allied races were done very well. So be on the lookout for my next allied race video. Pretty excited about that. It's coming up pretty soon. I'm finalizing some things. Finalizing the passives for each race. Don't think I can really show them in game, so I'm either gonna type something up in Excel, or because I don't think there's a way you can create abilities in WoW. So But be on the lookout for that. I think it ties in more for 8.3 with a lot of it, and then it will go forward to Shadowlands. Sorry for that noise. Excellent is right. Let's get that 2000 rep. So, 75, 75, 75. Alright, so where? Okay, cool. So, is Flight Whistle ready? Doubt it very seriously. Let's wait that 39 seconds. We're gonna go turn in this emissary now, and then, So, I went from I had Honored, so what's kind of nice is it was one way to game the system, is you do all the Voldenai quests. You do quest out here a little bit when you're on the Alliance, when you do your Warfront out here. So I had some rep, and then it switched over. So then when I did the complete Voldenai quest line, it all added to this. So that was a nice way to do things. Was appreciative of that, at least. So I'm at 8. I should be at 10k. But I mean, I've debated whether I want to farm island expeditions and buy the rep. It's only 250 tokens. Or sorry, it's 100 coins for 250 rep. So if you think about that, you know, it's 400 doubloons for 1,000. So you would need 4,800 doubloons for me to grind that out. I think you get 2 to 10 per. That's like 480 island expeditions. I guess if I just sat in queue, that wouldn't be that bad. So let's go turn this in, shall we? Alright, so we're here. Let's go turn this in and see what we get.
Do you have any news? Take care of yourself.
Oh, it's only 1,500? That's crummy. I thought it was more. Man, I thought I was gonna get more on that. Welcome to Voldenai. I've lived here for the past week, continuing to work on the Vulperan, trying to unlock those, and something that's really come up that I've noticed is Zaldazar was so hard for me just because it wasn't linear like all the other Alliance quest zones. Vol'dun definitely is a linear progressing story. You basically make a huge circle, but it all makes sense. Cute allies, they actually want to help other races. You know, they're fighting, enemies like everyone else has, but they're helpful creatures. This to me is the very definition of an alliance race. I wonder if certain things were behind the scenes happening and they gave them to the Horde. I'd like to know what caused that. I love this zone. I wish it was an alliance zone, but because of this, I probably will be going more Horde accounts. Just working on the quest right now. Sorry, my TSM is going off. Just kind of notes for the channel. I don't have flight right now. Obviously, I'm hoofing it around everywhere. But what that's caused me to do is rethink some things. And yes, Blizzard's held fast this idea that, Pathfinder is the way. It's the only way we're going to allow flying and this and that. But look at past expansions. You still have to get exalted with whatever rep they've delineated in order to earn flight. I think once the patch drops and it's now old content, the requirements should be loosened a little bit. So for instance, let's look at Coltarian and Zandalari for a second. You shouldn't need exalted rep. You should be able to get it just with revered. Kill some of these rep grinds that they have just to make us take more time, and you know, sure, if you really want to grind the rep, okay, do it when it's current. You know, if you want to be that person who has everything right when it comes out, then you should definitely be able to earn that. But I mean, at the same time, we incentivize things the wrong way. You know, we make these menial tasks that are really just tasks that are time gated. We make them take so much longer than they need to, and for me, that I'd like to see that change. I mean, I'm dreading going back to Draenor to earn flying because I have to get exalted with those 3 reps. And I mean, yes, they made it easier to earn rep, but I mean, at the same time, it's still just a grind that takes you away from doing current content, which is supposed to be the thing we're fighting. You know, at least that's just my thoughts on things. But I definitely feel like this Vulperan Grind, which wasn't bad because I was able to earn half of it by just, you know, faction changing. But I mean, what am I now? I'm at 12-7. I found some new quests randomly in this cave, in this area right here, which was great. Got me about 1,000 rep. I'm at 12-7. I don't know how I have 12,747. I don't know where the 7 comes from, but knockout 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think I've actually I haven't done the Bane questline though. I don't kind of stuck on the war campaign. Don't know where to go. Need to figure that out. But legitimately, this is all I've been doing the entire week, just farming Vulps. Alright, so a couple things that did occur. I did change factions, obviously to unlock, as I've stated, the Mag artworks and the Zandalari trolls, and now I'm working on the Vulperan. I hope it'll come with another allied race this expansion, or I'm really screwed. One thing I did want to point out though is, so I switched over at 120, and I had to do all 3 quest zones. Something kind of to note is, like, let's see, what's a good example? This is a good example right here. So I know it's obviously a BOE item, but let me find a BOP. That might make sense for everybody. Might not be able to find any in vendoring them. So, well, generally, I'll get an item. Let's see. This is probably a good example. A lot of the quests will give you 20 to 40 gold. Plus, you'll get an item like the one I'm highlighting here, the Brutal Hide Leggings of the Fever Flare. And that vendors for 42 gold. A majority of the quests I was doing, I was getting almost 80 to 90 gold a quest, plus all the stuff I was killing and everything else. I mean, as you can tell, I made about 20k, in all honesty. It was pretty solid. I mean, it's not, obviously not viable because, I mean, you're going to run out of quests at some point, but doing quests at level 120, so much gold.
Blood and thunder.
Alright, so I want to clear up any confusion. I want to see if... Why am I doing that? If the next... I want to see if the next quest... Royal Occasion, maybe I did unlock it. I've just been not cognizant of it. Let's see. Oh, that would be awesome. I think maybe I did.
It's good to see you.
Oh, that's great. I get to... Oh, maybe... I think I just did unlock the Zandalar. Let's go. All this work. No, that actually wasn't too bad. Thankfully, I didn't have to regrind the rep. I am thankful for that. Blizzard took my $21 and, you know, call it a day. Just wish the Vulperan would have unlocked. Guess I'm a little salty about that. I'm surprised they haven't started offering those for real money. I think that's when things will be up in arms. I still have to get all the heritage armor and all that, but at least, let's see. Meet the Zandalari Emissary. And I have purposefully avoided starting the Black Prince 8.3 quest just because I want to wait to get back to Alliance. We have to go meet her. Where's she at? Dang, she's way out. Man, that's what gets me. Like, obviously, the throne room's up there, but we're going to go meet over there with the queen's entourage, and just another way to make us go more places. Once again, using Bennick UI, this is such a clean view right here. I'd move all the things up here, obviously, and the trash master. Oh, that's a nice back piece. I always have to remember to go up the stairs here, not down. It is a nice place, though. I mean, I just think they wanted to make this crazy huge civilization, but they made it so gargantuan and didn't fill it enough. And I think for me, if you're gonna make something this big, it needs to be substantial. People. Oh wow. Things still follow me. Right, let's just kill it. Wow, that's pretty neat.
Ah, champion! Zandalari forever. Zandalari.
We're gonna dance? Zandalari dance party? Do I get a cool dino, or do I gotta use my own?
My life for Zandalari.
I'll match, there we go. Oh, right. Oh, nice, I get my own dino. Want that.
It has been centuries since our people have crowned a new ruler. To claim her throne, Talanji must undergo our most sacred rite. Her spirit will be weighed and measured in the eyes of the lower. I have a special role in mind for you, champion. You will act as my witness. If I am found wanting, my people will hear of the Lord's decision from you.
They be sure to find you worthy, princess.
Who said that? I thought it was Botswam. Unswamdies. Oh yeah. Oh, how coy. Zandalari forever.
This rabble must be taught the proper respect, Your Highness. Let them talk, Rata. They are free to voice their dissent.
So we're supposed to kill him when she's not looking. What if those turtles made 5 million gold?
Speak.
What is the rep we're getting? Are we?
Loa's land
No.
guide you. Princess Talanji! Zulani, what is wrong?
A riot has broken out in the Zocalo. We must act quickly.
Heretics! They must pay for this with their lives. No, it is their right to be
Greetings.
angry. I will use force only as a last
Zandalari.
resort.
Forever.
Champion, I believe you are best equipped to handle
I'm
this.
the only person equipped to handle
I
any of
regard
this.
Talanji. Do what you must to end this nonsense.
It's in the nonsense.
Shadra be watching.
Should talk to 12 people? Yeah, that's a
What you
lot.
want, Ridgeman? What you doing here? Okay, so be
Oh, okay. Oh, so if you can kill him, it's okay. Oh. Might be faster to kill him than to click on him.
I fight to protect those who cannot protect stand before the High Prelate.
What do you ask of the crown?
Times change, and so must the Zandalari.
Oh, that guy's neat. I like him.
There is much to do. Speak quickly.
So if you gotta overcome them, what am I doing here?
Times change, and so must the Zandalari.
You speak to Krogwa? What would you give to protect those who are yours to defend?
All that I have. My own life, if necessary.
Bam, dead.
Is that so? Prove it.
Champion!
Ha! Now they are weak. Defend them.
Do not worry. I will let no harm come to you.
Crazy. I've already killed them.
Back, Toad. You will not eat my witness.
Ah! Hurry up!
Just hold on a little longer.
A bug, you hold on. Just missed.
Get away.
Ha! Your actions speak truth. You have my blessing.
She took too long.
Thank you, huge one.
Speak. Gonk will be the next to test your worth. Good luck, Talanji.
Come, champion.
What? There's a shark? Look at that Loa. That's sweet. That needs to be a mount. That is amazing.
Loa of shapes. You are a welcome sight.
Rest a moment, Talanji. All I wish is for you to consider something.
I am listening, Great One. I will do whatever I must to
What
keep my
brings
people
you
safe.
before the Lord of the Hunt? My kind draw strength from the pack. To defend our home, we Loa banded together and stood as one. And so I ask you, who is your pack? The Zandalari, surely. But what of your allies? The Tortolans, the Vulpera,
He didn't capitalize that.
and what of the Horde? Think on this, and go with my blessing.
I have, and I will.
Have you come to bargain?
Thank you.
Baku will offer the next trial. Remain strong, Talanji.
Let's go.
Greetings, Wind Mother.
Hello, my wingless child. Come to me. I would have words with you. Have you come to bargain?
This could be bad.
This storm stands between you and your crown. Ascend, Talanji! I expected nothing less. I can barely see. Are you still with me, champion?
I'm gonna beat you up there. No?
The tree that stands rigid in the wind will snap its
Beat it for you.
Bend, my child.
This was an amusing lesson. Now, take my blessing.
Wings be at your back.
Run anymore. Come on.
You dare stand in the place meant for Rezan? Does your arrogance have no limit, Bwan Samdi?
Mind your manners, child. Wolbo and Samdi be raised above all of the lower. Just like your father said.
Test me and be done with this.
She's not very nice.
Hello, hello. You come to make a deal, eh? Well, since you be so eager to get rid of me, I got a new deal for you. Bring me the head of the Horde's war chief, and I be forgetting all about your father's bargain.
Oh, by the law. No, the Horde stood beside us when all seemed lost. I will not repay them with betrayal.
That's your final answer?
It is. My freedom is not worth my honor.
That is a real shame. You want to know war chief spirit for a long time. But go on. Claim your crown.
Wait a minute. That means Vol'dun or Vol'jin wasn't. I thought it was gonna be Vol'jin.
The light of the lower shines upon you, my queen.
Thank you, Rata. And you, champion.
Yeah, you're welcome. I did it all
The
for you. It's
time
okay.
has come to address my people.
Let's watch this.
Vengeance for the fallen.
People of Zandalari, I stand before you having proven myself to the lower. But it is your trust that many questioned my judgment when I reached out to the Horde. But without their aid, we would have collapsed under the weight of our pride. These mighty allies have given Zandalari new strength. A glorious future awaits our empire, and we must embrace it together. Will you stand with me? Zandalari forever!
Alright, that was so anticlimactic. And the reason why I say that is because you look down here, there's like 15 people. This should have been just throngs of Zandalari. The trees everywhere. Like, I know it's a lot of assets, but it would have
I
just
fight
made
to
that
protect
story
those who
so
cannot
much
protect
stronger.
themselves.
There we go. 3, 2, 1.
I will await the war chief upon my throne.
Oh, they knew we were gonna jump down here. Alright.
What are we if not slaves to this torment? She thinks to summon me. I suppose she is allowed some posturing today.
The drum that makes no noise. Alright, I'll beat you there. Cannot wait just to fly. And it's a beautiful city though. I mean, if you look at this compared to Borealis, it's like they took time. This. Now at least the raid makes more sense because I did the quest. I'm happy about that. Now if only the new queen could put in an instant elevator from here to there. Maybe that's asking too much. soon.
Congratulations, Your Majesty.
Thank you, War Chief. I believe we have an urgent matter to discuss now that I am queen.
Yes, it is beyond time we did.
The Horde has been a trustworthy ally to Zandalar. Without our partnership, we may not have overcome the threats that rose against us. I understand that you have need of our forces. The Alliance will stop at nothing to destroy you. So let it be official. The Zandalari and the Horde will stand together as equals.
Equals?
I am the Queen of Zandalar, and a queen kneels to no one. Surely you understand.
I see. Very well. Queen Talanji. The Horde welcomes you. I've no time for games. You have performed admirably. Arrangements will be made to greet our new allies in Orgrimmar.
That's awesome. Alright, so we're gonna make a troll over on Area 52. Make a couple. Obviously, we're making a druid. I mean, that's the reason why. Alright, so this is kind of the weird part about allied races. So, see how this has all three of those things that are red? I've already achieved two of those, or one of those on Vulpera, but it will not unlock any of them, and I wish they would change it. I wish it'd be green for the parts you've achieved. So I obviously need to get these two as well. Nightborn, High Mountain Tauren. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Alright, I don't care to make a warrior. I am going to make a paladin. Hunter, that's pretty cool. I think I want a hunter in almost every race. Rogue, don't care about. Shaman, I don't really care. Druid, yes. The Druid and the Death Knight, oh, wow. This feat though. Alright, so Paladin, Hunter, and Druid. Warrior. Maybe a monk too, we'll see. Wait, what are their... Okay. Books your ancestors granting you their power, faster mount speed while outdoors, pet health. Oh, jeez, they should definitely be a... Summons a Pterodax to reduce your falling speed. Concentrate to heal yourself rapidly over a short time. Discover more gold from creature. What? I should have all Zandalari. What? That's crazy. Alright, so, Druid. Okay. Let's get those tusks down where I can actually see the face. Alright. Skin color. Oh, does that affect the colors? Alright, hold on. Alright, so I'm pretty dumb. I chose the same hair color, as you can tell. And it's like old troll druids. It's based on the hair color. It's either 2 or 5. Let's try 5. Man, I can't believe I did that. I made like 6 druids for no reason.
The Zandalari have
Alright,
ruled this land for thousands of years.
There we go. That's the
I
one I like.
require a target.
Alright, so that's the one I want. Those are cool. Alright, everybody. I've bored you enough, I'm sure. This is where we'll be. Thanks for watching.